The Garden of Eden is described as being located near 4 rivers, including the Euphrates. True. Genesis 2 verses 10 to 14. Jerusalem is first mentioned in the Bible in the book of Exodus. False. First mention is earlier, called Salem in Genesis 14 verse 18, Melchizedek. Mount Sinai is also known as Mount Horeb. True. Exodus 3 verse 1. The Apostle Paul was born in the city of Bethlehem. False. He was born in Tarsus, Acts 22, verse 3. The Red Sea is where the Israelites crossed during the Exodus. True. Exodus 14, verses 21 to 22. Capernaum was known as Jesus' own city. True. Matthew 9 verse 1. The Dead Sea is sometimes called the Salt Sea in the Bible. True. Genesis 14 verse 3. Nineveh was the capital city of the Babylonian Empire. False. Nineveh was the capital of Assyria. The Tower of Babel was built in the land of Shinar. True. Genesis 11 verse 2. Nazareth is located in the southern region of Judea. False. Nazareth is in Galilee, north of Judea. The Jordan River flows into the Mediterranean Sea. False. It flows into the Dead Sea. Bethlehem means house of bread in Hebrew. True. Fitting for Jesus, the bread of life. The Israelites wandered in the wilderness for 40 days before entering the Promised Land. False. They wandered for 40 years. Mount Carmel is where Elijah challenged the prophets of Baal. True. 1 Kings 18. Tyre and Sidon were cities located inland in Israel. False. They were coastal cities in Phoenicia, north of Israel. The Sea of Galilee is actually a freshwater lake. True, also called Lake Gennesaret. The walls of Jericho fell after Joshua, and his army shouted and blew trumpets. True. Joshua 6. The region of Samaria was located between Judea and Galilee. True. John 4. Golgotha, where Jesus was crucified, was located outside the city walls of Jerusalem. True. John 19 verse 17. Bethsaida was a fishing village on the Sea of Galilee. True. Mark 6 verse 45. Mount Nebo is where Moses viewed the promised land before he died. True. Deuteronomy 34 verses 1 to 5. Egypt is mentioned more times in the Bible than Jerusalem. True. Egypt is mentioned hundreds of times. The city of Sodom was located near the Dead Sea. True. Genesis 19, though its exact location is lost. The Euphrates River is mentioned both in Genesis and Revelation. True. Genesis 2 verse 14 and Revelation 9 verse 14. Antioch is where followers of Jesus were first called Christians. True. Acts 11 verse 26. The Philistines lived primarily in the desert east of Israel. False. They live along the coastal plain west of Israel. Mount Hermon is often snow-covered and located in the north of Israel. True. Psalm 133, verse 3. The city of Ephesus, where Paul preached, is located in present-day Greece. False. It's in modern-day Turkey. The brook Kidron runs through the Garden of Gethsemane. True. John 18 verse 1. The Valley of Elah is where David fought Goliath. True. 1 Samuel 17.